everybody, it's Randy Pomfrey with Cummings & Company Realtors, and today I am here with the man, Dave Cummings himself.
Hello.
I get a lot of questions sometimes. People ask me, I don't know if anybody's ever told you this or not, but people ask me, like, is this your company? I'm like, no, my name is not Cummings, actually. It's Pomfrey. Dave Cummings is the owner.
Well, we're a team.
Yeah, so I wanted to get you in here today and show all the people that, we reach out to and everything a little bit more about Cummings & Company. Thought, who better to ask than you? So I'll jump right into it. Tell us a little bit about the beginnings of Cummings & Company, because I wasn't around in the beginning. I came in a little later. So how did Cummings & Company begin?
Sure. 2006, me, myself, and I decided that there was a need to have just like a locally owned brokerage. A lot of brokerages at that time. There's all the larger companies, corporate, publicly traded companies out there. And I just thought that I could do things a little bit differently and offer a little bit better service to the agents and let them have a little bit more control of how they run things that would ultimately, with the changing technology, sort of help their clients basically in the end, not being sort of put in the box of a lot of these other companies. You have to do this, you have to do that. Give them a little bit more freedom on how they wanted to market. And so much was changing. I could see it sort of coming down the pipe. So I was excited to try to, do that. And 15 years later, still here, and we've been growing, and the technology really has changed quite a bit, and we're able to adapt a lot easier than the larger companies.
Yeah, definitely. And you definitely saw that coming before anybody else did, because I started out with a major brokerage, which we've eclipsed. Now, I'm not going to name names or anything to protect the innocent. So you already kind of hit on this a little bit. What were you trying to accomplish by starting your own brokerage? You said set a different thing for agents and local. Do you want to expand on that? Any about like what you were trying to do that was different than everybody else?
I just really felt like, real estate's so local, and agents, connect with their clients, one-to-one, and offer various little services. And if I was able to give the agents a better sort of financial situation, they could then give back to their clients with more additional services. This is the kind of beginning of video technology and drone and all the different sort of photography options out there. So allowing agents to work through me has been able to give them to different resources that they can give their clients to help push their property, market their property for sale, and hopefully get it sold for the highest and best price, as fast as possible.
Yeah, and I think we're definitely right in line with that. I mean, it's allowed us to do the drones and to do the Matterport, the 3D, and offer a whole bunch of services that I never would have offered before with Agency X.
Sure, yeah, and you just have the freedom to figure out your own support staff system and your own systems that you think work best for you. Yeah. And there's a lot more to it than just photography options, but
So how is CNC, Cummings & Company Realtors overall? How are we doing this year?
This year we're having a great year. The market's been fantastic. We've been very, very lucky. And we continue to grow our agent count. We continue to grow our sales volume, our transaction units. We will likely finish again with the #1 market share in Baltimore City by broker record. So our company's about 500 plus agents versus some of the other companies that we're competitors with have 12,000 agents in the state of Maryland. And we're still going to beat 12,000 versus 500 in Baltimore City. We're probably going to come in #2 in Baltimore County. We're typically right around #3 in the entire state. So it's pretty impressive to be #3 in the state when it's 500 versus other companies that are 12,000. The second #2 company is 8,000, and then we come in at #3. Significantly fewer agents. So our agents are, it's just the agents that I have are full-time seasoned agents, and they're more productive. So we don't just hire anybody and everybody. We are a little bit more focused on retaining people that have experience. Know what they're doing, are going to provide great, fantastic service to their clients, whether they're a buyer or a seller. So, typically we have, I haven't ran the numbers exactly, but I would like to think that we have some of the most productive agents in the state.
Oh, definitely. Yep. So what's in store for Cummings & Company later this year or in the future? Like, what are your goals, short-term, long-term?
Yeah, I'm always sort of analyzing what's going on throughout the country and the market and what different brokerages are doing and what's happening. Right now, short-term, really focused on opening an office in Anne Arundel County the Annapolis area. So I put in a couple different offers on properties to purchase down there. We have 10 current locations. We're licensed in Maryland, Pennsylvania. We have a location in Pennsylvania. We're also licensed in Delaware, Virginia, and Washington D.C. So where our current office space is, it would just be a perfect sort of fill around sort of the Beltway Loop to have an office in Anne Arundel County. So I'm really focused on trying to make that happen in the next 12 months. A bunch of other little small technology things that we're working on internally and externally, stuff that our clients will be able to see. I'm so excited about that.
I love
as well.
tech. I'm looking forward to seeing it,
Sure.
definitely. So breaking away from business for a minute. So what do you like to do for fun? What do you like to do? And I know you're big into family. So what do you guys like to do for fun when you break away?
Well, yeah, I mean, my two little kiddos, an 8-year-old girl and a 5-year-old boy, definitely keep me busy when I have them. This past weekend we just went to Cape May, so I love going to the beach. I take them to any beach I can basically find. We definitely do some weekend travel trips, and for myself, I love the beach. I went surfing down in Assateague Island, Ocean City last weekend. I have my pilot's license. I have an old Cessna, so I like to do some flying around here and
Some
there.
advertising. Sometimes.
Yeah. We have a banner that we fly, but I don't fly the banner plane. That's a separate.
You don't fly the banner.
No, that's
Gotcha.
a separate.
Gotcha.
That's above my pay grade kind of thing.
Okay.
But those are kind of my big hobbies. Is the beach and flying, going here and there, checking out different places.
Do you fly to the beach or drive to the beach?
Weather permitting, I fly.
Fly. Cool.
Yeah. Last
Cool.
week on Surfing, I flew down Ocean City Airport, landed at the airport, and have a friend that lives down there and picked me up. And
Excellent.
yeah, it's great. Yes.
Well, thank you so much for coming
Yes.
in today. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank
and
you
I
for
know
having
our
me.
Visitors and viewers appreciate knowing more about the company and everything. And we will see you guys next time.
Take care.